Welcome back, people. It is week 6, and Scotty and I are live from LHC. Private. Hanging out at the bar. Will be our first time in 2 years that we are back together again. It's good to be here. Good to be here.
Good to have
Scott's a little under the weather, still suffering from turning 3-0. And
thanks for everybody who was able to make that.
it was a good time. It was a real good time.
Nice surprise.
Yeah, enjoy it. We did try a video last week. It did not work out. The camera, something was wrong with the camera, and we never were able to put one up for you guys. So we apologize about that, but we're coming back again this week. Thanks to Fuzz for loaning us the camera.
Yeah, nice camera.
Very nice camera, Fuzz.
You have to let me know where you got that, Fuzz.
Good job. We're going to jump right in with the recap.
Yeah, we did actually pick all the games last week.
Yeah, we did. So when we talk about it, just so you don't know what's going on, we were here. We picked who was going to win. This first one was Scotty looping the deals against Fuzzy with Smitty's, and we took you.
We both did.
We both did. We both picked you. We were both right. A 120-79 victory. We had a
Get off me, Fuzz!
We had Bradshaw going off with 30 for Scotty, and Peyton Manning going off with 29 for Fuzz, but it wasn't enough. There wasn't enough. He's dealing with the championship quality team here.
5-0.
5-0. Scott's like the Raiders. Scott's like the Raiders. So it was a good victory for you, and that put us both at 1-0 on our picks.
Our next game was what I dubbed the matchup of the week. It was Jim, Slapshot Regatta, and Mallard's Run DMC.
4-1, 4-1.
Yeah, it was 3-1 versus 4-0.
Right.
Jim beat him. I took Jim.
Yes, you did. I took Jay.
Yes. So Jim's team had another good week. Tony Gonzalez, the freaking ageless wonder.
Wow.
Having an incredible year.
Wow. 31.
I can't wait till that prick retires because I never draft him.
Yeah, that was something. Yeah, and we both, we thought it was going to be the game of the week, but it really wasn't.
No,
Jimmer had a bounce-back victory.
Yeah.
He came off the loss against Devin and Nick, and Mallard just got knocked off the unbeaten track. That's what you can do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that put me at 1-1 because I took Mallard. Thanks, Jay. Next we have the backside 720 Smitty McTwist, which is Nick and Devin. And their middle name was Ouch.
Yeah.
Against Touchdown There. Still the best name going, Smitty.
Yeah.
Still the best name going because I had no idea what it was.
We had about a 5-minute talk last week where I was explaining to Tim what Touchdown There was.
I had no idea. No idea what I was trying to figure out. I thought touchdown there, like, hey, there's a touchdown.
No,
it's more
touchdown there. Giggity.
Yep, well, anyways, he did touchdown there because he really got it handed to him. It was 148-72.
We both picked Nick and Devin.
We did that. Put me at 2-1. Put you at 3-0. We had Marshall going off with 32, and Owen Daniels going off with 17. But just again, not enough. The boys are scoring points. They're
climbing the ladder.
They are definitely climbing the ladder, catching up to Jimmer with the high point scorer. So that was a wipeout right there. That was a wash. That was more like a face plant for Smitty.
My kneeboarding buddy from way back. 010. So, next matchup was the Snob Hill Swagger.
Snobs.
Against good old Team 8. I actually picked Runk in this game, thankfully. And he laid one on, showed pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe in more ways than one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but I picked that as the game of the week last week. I thought this was going to be the game of the week, and Joe just came out and took a shit.
There really wasn't a game of the week, actually, as it turned out.
No,
all blowouts.
Yeah.
All blowouts. So that one got me to 4-0.
Yeah. And that took me to 2-2.
2-2?
Yeah.
Next matchup was...
we got Weatherly Wreckers and Nick Weschler. Nick, change your name. Seriously, you do not have to keep your name as the team name. You can go with anything you want. You could be like Smitty and look online.
Let me just show you something. Just in case you don't know that Nick Weschler's team is Nick Weschler.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to show up, but that's actually his picture. It's a picture of Nick. Yeah. So that's...
Just in case we don't know who you are.
Yep.
This was a good game. I mean, if you were watching the score all day Sunday, you would have noticed that Bubsy was down the whole game. Even right down to the final, he had 3 players left, and I think it was like Drew Brees.
Who got 38.
Yeah, yeah. And Sean Green and I think Meacham was his other player. And they just came out and whooped some ass. And I thought Nick was going to get his first victory, but he did. He's 0-4-1. Glad you're joining the ranks with me. And Bubsy came out to be 3-2 now with a 132-103 victory. Nice job, Bubs.
And we both picked Bubsy in that one,
We
right?
both did pick Bubsy in that one.
So
That put me at 3-2.
3-2, 5-0,
Yeah.
or 6-0.
Yeah.
No, 5-0.
5-0.
5-0.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next.
Sorry, there was 7 games, not 8. So, next one was the one-man wolf pack.
Never bet against Neil Burtis.
Although you did.
I did.
Punt with a C. Puncy.
Feeling a little punsy.
Puncy. Puncy. This was one of the closer matchups. Reggie Wayne,
Yeah.
coming back from the dead,
Yeah.
gets 40 points.
Andrew Luck just threw the ball like
Yeah, that was a
crazy.
great game.
Working for the coach in that game.
Yep, great game.
That was a good game.
Burtis, who I picked, 108 to 84
Yeah.
over my main man Smooch here.
I can't. I'm 0-5. What do you say?
0-5.
What do you say when you're 0-5? Anybody want to trade? And the last one, which was another classic, came down to the wire. Marty Fartung and Down the Hatchers. We had Hartung versus Mike and Matt. And that ended up with Hartung being a 110-90 winner. But that, too, as you watched all day Sunday and into Monday,
Closest game of the week.
yeah, was a close game right down to the end. And not a... We had, what, Colston with 40 points. Finally, Colston goes off. He hasn't gone off at all during the weeks.
Breeze went off, Meacham went off,
Yeah.
all the receivers, Henderson,
Yeah.
everybody but Jimmy Graham. I noticed Jimmy Graham didn't do much at all, but everybody else for the Saints went off in that Sunday night game.
Yep.
So that perfect week for me, 7-0.
I went 5-3. I bet against Burtis, which you don't do. You don't
No.
bet against Burtis. And I went with Chode. Should never have done it with teammate.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go for the snobbers. But that's basically what happened in our Week 5 recap. We're going to be back with a segment 2 where we're going to pick our winners for next week.
We're going to pick our winners for next week. Some
Yeah.
guys we think are going to go off.
People we think may go off next week. And also a little segment I like to call OMG. Oh my gosh.
Coming back.